Hey everybody, Jeremy here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Robin from Batman The Dark Knight Returns. This is one of 4 figures that you need to collect in order to get all the pieces to build the horse. And I have reviewed every figure in this line so far, and we're going to be putting together that horse. So if you want to find this Robin and you have a pre-order that's waiting to be shipped, do yourself a favor, head to your closest Walmart, because that's where I found this, and this is where I found the Batman. Check out the shipper for the movie The Batman. It's right off the toy aisle, and they have a lot of newer McFarlane Toys figures, including this line inside that shipper. So you may be able to find it there, and then you can cancel your pre-order. All right, so Robin's very important. They have the core of the horse that we need to put everything together, but let's see how this figure stands on its own. It's one of the smallest ones that we've seen. Now I understand the first thought might be, who are you and what have you done with our Robin? But this is Robin in The Dark Knight Returns. If you're not familiar with this Robin, she is a girl, and here's a little biography about her. So her name is Carrie Kelly, and the card says, after being saved by Batman on the night he returns from his retirement, Carrie Kelly is determined to help the Dark Knight. Spending her lunch money to purchase a Robin suit, she sets out to track down Gotham City superhero and become his protege and crime-fighting partner. Shortly thereafter, Carrie finds Batman in the middle of a brawl with the mutant leader and successfully saves the Dark Knight from near death, proving herself capable in the role. Batman then accepts her as his newest Robin, and although he's reluctant to do so, her skills and dedication make her a worthy sidekick. So that is how she became Robin in The Dark Knight Returns. So let's talk about the accessory that she comes with. She has this slingshot here, as you can see, and it's pretty cool, I think. When was the last time we got a slingshot accessory for anything, you know? So I think that works. And this Robin's hands are kind of squishy. They don't feel like that really stiff plastic that we get a lot of the times, as well as this slingshot here. So I was able to get the slingshot into her hand without really much fuss at all, without even having to heat it up. So I do like that was done. Take away that bit of a headache when it comes to putting accessories in hands. And then for her right hand, I do like how the finger is just kind of curved like that. So to me, it looks like I can just make it seem like she's, you know, getting ready to hit something with the slingshot. I got her on this stand here. I'm going to take her off the stand and I'm going to straighten her up a bit, as well as ditch the slingshot. Talk more about this Robin, how she's designed. Now, there's a lot of exposed joints and us seeing how the sausage is made with her. I understand that might be something that puts off people, because you can just see every single hinge, every single joint. It's all over the place, you know? So because she's such a small figure, you know, it really stands out. And especially if you wanted to bend the knee and everything, it kind of reminds me of like of a mannequin. You know, this feels kind of weird to say that, given that, you know, that was Todd McFarlane's reasons for having side eyes, because he felt that characters looked like mannequins. But it's just the way that her body is structured and the way that these joints stand out. It reminds me very much of a mannequin. But that being said, she's still very nimble. Her arms can bend more than any figure in this line. With Batman and Joker and Superman, they're so beefy they can't even get their hands across their chest, but Robin can do that handedly and with ease and with a little bit of room to spare. Her arms also can go in and out like that very easily. You know, you can butterfly her arms in and out. As far as her head goes, her head looks up more than anybody else too. Looks up pretty darn far. And she can look down pretty darn far. So she's got that going for her. Let's see, what else we got here? The legs go apart a lot. You got this ball joint right here on her foot that stands out. She has these, they're kind of like elf shoes. Kind of reminds me of Link's shoes from Zelda. But it also has toe articulation right there. It also has ankle pivots. You also get super double jointed knees. I mean, look at that. Look how far back that goes. You know, so if you're looking for a nimble Robin, buddy, you got it. You got her. She's here. I'm just really impressed with how far that leg goes back. It pretty much folds in half. That is really, really good. Awesome stuff here. So yeah, because this costume is just like one little piece here, can't really twist her, you know, to the left and to the right, you know, because everything is under here, you know, so you can't really do that. But everything else, the articulation is really nice on this Robin, and I really, really like it. So even though the joints are all exposed and stuff, and it kind of takes out the, I don't know, the realism of it all, because you can really see the toy aspect of her. I don't mind that too much, because it allows for a huge range of motion with this particular Robin. And I think if you're gonna, you know, take something away, you got to give something back. And if you can find that balance, then all is forgiven and everything is good. She is kind of difficult to stand up, you know, on her own, you know, at least to me. With these really, really small feet, gravity is really, it works against her. So this stand, at least in my case, is going to be essential for getting her to stand up. But just for a comparison in size, I still do have Batman over here. I can stand him up next to Robin, and there you go. You can't even see his head in the frame. So the comparison between the two, the scale, I think is pretty good. I think that they look good together. And yeah, there you go. Nice costume on Robin. Very simple, you know, green, yellow, red. You know, it's the classic Robin suit. You know, I like it. I like it. You know, the glasses, unique. Very Burger King Kids Club. If you remember Burger King Kids Club, you know, definitely reminds me of that. And yeah, she kind of has some side eyes, but it's not too bad. You know, it works. It works. I like this figure. Biggest thing about it is, you know, if you just don't want to see all those joints, which, you know, it's not a big deal to me, but I still have to mention it. But this is a good figure. And I think that the Dark Knight Returns line from McFarlane Toys is a great line. Through and through. I think all the figures are very, very good. So now at this point, we have all of the figures. We have to put together the horse and see how the horse holds up. So stay tuned for that video. Should be a good one, should be exciting. And I will see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jeremy. Talk to you later.